Hey all, Kenta here, and today I'm going to show you how you can create a beautifully designed video graphic for any kind of interview content, long form interview content that you've taken, and you want to chunk it up into key takeaways and basically share that across your different marketing or sales distribution channels and push people back to the full interview, as well as just have these really cool pieces of small takeaway content for your audience, your clients, your customers, whatever. We're going to basically use a tool like Canva to grab this template, and we're going to fill it with video content really easily using a tool called Milk Video. So Milk Video, if you don't already know, they specialize in turning long form pieces of content, webinars, live trainings, things like that, into video highlights. And there's some really cool advantages in using a tool like this. It's very quick, very easy and accessible, and very dynamic, which is really cool. So once you have an account with them, it's pretty easy. You just drop your long form file in here. I've already got a bunch of different files in here, which I'll be using. Specifically, I'm going to use this file today. It's a interview that I actually did with a friend of mine named Kyle. We talk about taxes in this video. It was just a Zoom call. We press record. Boom, bam. So now we're going to take this and make it into something that looks like this, which is way more beautiful than just that two guys talking like that. First of all, we're in Canva. I found over here, I just typed in interview and I found this really cool graphic. So we're going to use that as the template, okay? All we got to do is delete the parts that we're going to replace using Milk. And I'll show you how everything works. But first, let's work with this template. So we're going to go ahead and delete that photo because we can actually replace the photo on Milk. We can also delete this section because what I'm actually going to do is I am going to add live captions right there. So as the talking head video is going on right here, actually the captions will be right there, which is awesome because we all want captions nowadays. And I'm going to go ahead and delete this, and on Milk, I'm going to replace it with my own signature there. So this is the template. I'm just going to go ahead and download that. Super easy. Thank you, Canva. Bada boom, bada beam. Bada beam, bada boom. All right, now let's come back to Milk. So here I am in Milk. So once you've uploaded your video, Milk is going to basically process it and spit out a transcription, which is awesome for so many different reasons. But one of my favorite things that I mention in every video is it makes editing a lot faster and easier. When you have large pieces of content, very wordy, you want to have something like this so you can just look for the parts that you want to grab and clip very easily. And I'll show you how you do that. So I'm just going to come down here. Let's grab a part that we want to use as a video highlight. Let's say this section right here. So all you got to do is highlight it. Really easy. Then we're going to click C for clip section, or you just click clip section right there. And you got this 151 second part right there. And you can also add a frame, things like that, but we will go ahead and not do that because I want to show you. Once you go here, just create as video, grab that clip, customize more. Okay, easy so far, right? Now, all we got to do is let's change the canvas background to a square. Let's actually title this. We're going to title it Cool Interview Graphic. Okay, so we've got the caption here, and then we got the actual video up here. Now, what we're going to do is come over here to uploads, upload the media. We're going to grab this awesome template that we had, got it from Canva, and we're just going to insert that. Boom. It's easy as that. Okay, now open our layers, and just if you're familiar with something like Adobe, you want to adjust the layers. And then all we got to do is now start to edit. So I don't really like the black bars here, so I'm going to crop it. So go ahead and crop that down there and crop that down there. Okay, and then now we can actually expand it a little bit. And let's see who's talking here.
Wow, that's exactly right. That's a better sound.
Cool. Yeah, I'm really good at listening and repeating things back. And then you touched on...
So we're both talking, but if you just wanted to have one, again, just come over to crop, and then you can crop it like that. So we'll do something like that just to show you. I think aesthetically it's going to look a little bit more like the original graphic. Center that. And then here, remember where it used to have the name of the job or something like that? We're going to actually take that and we're going to make it into the captions here. I'm just going to make it one size smaller. 24. Yeah. Just so we can fit a little bit more wording. Oops. There we go. And I like to center it, actually. It's just a personal choice of mine. Okay. And then we can come here, click text, and then add the name of the person. And this one, it'll just be my name, okay? And then bring it down here. And remember in the other design, it was like a cursive. So we can come over here and find something that works similar to that. Let's just do, ooh, actually, this is really nice, huh? And then change the color to, let's do something like that. And then obviously let's make it a little bit smaller. Awesome, look at that. Okay, so just like that, we've made this really beautifully designed video graphic. It'll look something like that. This.
Wow, that's exactly right. That's a better sound.
Cool. Yeah, I'm really good at listening and repeating things back. And
Super awesome. Okay, I'm actually really proud of this one. So we're going to come over here. Once you're happy with this video graphic, you come over, save and share, and then start to export. And that's it. They'll email you once it's ready to go, and they'll send you a link. You come back here, and then you just click download, and that's it. Or save, sorry, and that's it. So give that a go, and let us know if how you use it for your business. All right, cheers.